So there he's asking her to engage her hind leg and then move forward. So she actually bears more weight on the hind end and then uses that to push herself forward rather than just running through it on her forehand. And you can see when she engages how much further up under her body the leg actually goes. Her tempo is very important because when she first got here she was very, very quick, kind of pedaled out the back, didn't take the same length of stride in front as behind, much shorter behind. Now she's a lot more equal. She's round over the top line, reaching out to the contact rather than being pulled back into it. They can't relax their back and have their full length of stride if they're being pulled into an outline rather than ridden forward to a connection. This will be a right leg yield. Asking her body to be straight and equal crossover in the front and the rear. That was good. Left leg yield at walk. She has a little harder time crossing over this way. That's better. Right leg yield trot. Oops. This will be left leg yield. And again, this is the way that she was really having her back and hindquarter issues, so it's harder for her this way. But she's starting, there we go, to be able to cross over. Good girl. So this is just Daniel sitting the trot, asking her to engage more. Pushing her forward. Engaging again. Good girl. And then pushing her forward. Good. It's like a little baby sit-up. Okay, so this is some suppling we like to do around a barrel. Keeping her moving forward. True bend, but not over bend. She should be bringing her shoulder across, not falling out with it. So then he does a little counter bend. Back to true bend. Good girl. The whole while he's very much concerned with that she keeps stepping up under herself with the hind leg. Because of her injuries, that's been difficult for her, and she's gradually building strength. Good girl. to some canter to parts. He makes sure she's very loaded behind. Good. There she goes. He's going to spiral in a little bit and see if she can maintain her balance. Pretty good, and then he'll push her back out. Good girl. There she goes. She still struggles to be straight, meaning that she's learned to canter haunches in, and he's working on that, but she's still to the right. Whoever started her was very, very right rein heavy, so she overbends to the right and is stiff to the left. So it's coming, but her strength has to improve before she can. That's better to the left. You can see she still wants to fall heavily on the forehand. She doesn't have the strength behind to hold the engagement, but it's coming. And at least now she can pick up both leads, we think, pretty pain-free. Again, you can see she's much more willing to go right than left, even though she lost her balance there. She has some trouble reaching to the left, reaching out with her left hind or left front, but it's getting better. Little side pass. Good. So we think that horses need to figure out what they're doing with their feet. Good girl. Okay, so here's just a little shot of her. She's put on a lot of weight since she got here. A lot perkier attitude. And now you can't, see her ribs anymore. There's a spot where she has a saddle sore. Oh, sweetie. So here's her wither. I don't know if you can see it or not, but we're trying to show the sweat patterning. The saddle fits equally on both sides, but right here where the white mark is, doesn't sweat anymore. So it's a possibility that the sweat glands are actually killed off when that saddle didn't fit, and sort of right there, she does not have the same mark on the other side. So anyway, she's not sore there. It's just something to take note of as you're fitting saddles to her later. So, that's Miss Willow. Say hi!